Hello again, this is Mike Graham of Integrated Marketing, bringing you affiliate tips educating beginners and intermediates. Since this is integrated marketing, I wanted to talk today more about lifestyle than simply marketing, because if you're like most people, your online career as an online entrepreneur is a vehicle towards creating a great life for yourself. And so taking into account other aspects of your existence is all part of the plan. And having an idea of where you want to go, what you want to achieve, what you want to get for as a reward for your hard work as an entrepreneur. Sort of things like, where do you want to live? How do you want to live? How do you want to take your holidays? What do you want to drive? Do you want to have children? How do you want to educate them? And so on. It's sort of like bigger picture stuff. And one of the important parts of that is health. In fact, it's probably the quintessential part of that, because you're not going to do anything unless you have reasonable health. And maximizing your health, both mental and physical, is a very important aspect of entrepreneurship, as it is of life in general. I don't know why it's just sort of thought to be an entrepreneurial thing, because quite frankly, most people need to take some exercise, watch their diets, eat decent food, and generally look after their minds. However, with entrepreneurs, it's quite essential too, because you're on your own a lot. The ups and downs of entrepreneurship are quite considerable, and it's quite easy to get onto a negative spiral if things do start going downhill. So it's important to know how to deal with your body as well as your mind. And obviously the fuel you put into your body is going to be reflected on in how your body works. So if you're eating badly, by which I mean foods without very much nutritional content, then probably that's going to show up in your body after a bit. You can get away with it for a time. Constant eating of fast food, not paying attention to where you go and eat, not sitting down properly, not relaxing as you do it, they're all going to show up eventually, and you can get away with it when you're younger, but I can assure you as you get older you can't. On the other hand, eating fresh vegetables a few times a day, salads, quite a lot of fruit, is obviously a good idea, because they're some of the foods you really need. And eating whole grain foods, not eating too much carbohydrates, eating good sources of protein, even thinking of becoming vegetarian, they're all worthy considerations. And how you feel spiritually around the place, because when I said vegetarians, I thought, well, actually, this also ties into your spiritual arrangements with the world, so that if you're not sort of partaking in eating animals, you're killing less animals, and therefore your relationship with the planet is obviously better. Now, I'm not going to preach vegetarianism or veganism to anybody, but if you can see that those two things tie in together, well and good. Personally, I haven't eaten meat for 40 years, at least not on any regular level, so I speak from a certain amount of experience. Now, one doesn't have to be perfect, and a lot of entrepreneurs say, well, actually just keep drinking enough water to keep your system clean and you'll think more clearly, and that's part of it. But if you're somebody a bit like me and you need the odd coffee, then well and good, because it's not possible to expunge all vices at once, as long as you don't overindulge. As I say, diet is very important. I'm not going to get sort of into too many more details than that, but just making sure you eat proper vegetables, real ones from the greengrocer, or from your own garden or somebody else's garden is a very good idea. Eating fruit, and quite a lot of it, that's another very good idea. Cutting down on things with sugar in, particularly white sugar, has to be another good idea. But on a more mental level, being mentally as uncluttered as possible and mentally as untoxic as possible. And a lot of people meditate. I can't say for them, I personally like to meditate, and it's very grounding and pulls one together at a certain point and switches off all the mental noise, which again can't be a bad idea, because the mental noise is what really gets in the way sometimes and takes you round corners you don't really want to go round. But anyway, paying attention to how you live as a whole and what you have control over is fairly quintessential. So getting enough fresh air, getting enough exercise in a way that, it's quite pleasant to you, doesn't make too many demands, but demands something so that you do keep your body strong. They're all very good things. If you're into yoga, then that's probably even better, because that allows your body to relax more. But just making sure that you're aware of sort of the bigger implications of being an entrepreneur, and there's nobody else really to drive you on except the people you listen to on videos and your own mind and your own teachers. But treating your entrepreneurial lifestyle as a more holistic venture, it has to stand you in good stead, because your life is a holistic thing rather than just one aspect of it. So although the entrepreneurial bit with the business is at the forefront of everything, and that's the stuff you have to concentrate, paying very, very good attention to things like diet, exercise, mental health are also very good things. So anyway, I hope that's useful to you. It adds a few tips in case you're wondering, and probably you're not, but it's worth reiterating anyway, because this is integrated marketing, so these sort of things are very valid. Anyway, I hope this video was useful without being too preachy, and give me a like and subscribe to my channel if you found it useful. Also, the free gifts there are for you, so just hit the links if you fancy one of them, and I'll see you on the next video. Thank you for now. Bye bye.